You've heard of golfing for a cause. Well, how about golfing for survival? Each year, several high school golf programs across the state of Texas are left to wonder whether or not they've got enough money to fund an entire golf team. When you consider equipment, tournament fees, and travel, not to mention no concession stands or ticket sales, one can easily see how playing golf could get expensive. Humble ISD is taking matters into their own hands. Close to 500 golfers participated in the 4th annual Humble ISD Golf Classic at Kingwood Country Club on a cold, rainy Monday in mid-February.
There are several schools that have lost golf programs because of the money, and the budgets and everything else. And that's the whole reason why this tournament is existing, because we didn't want to have to worry about having to lose a golf program.
A lot of other schools are having to cut the program, and kids are moving because they can't play the sport of golf at their school. So to have a tournament like this is huge, because it'll bring funding and it'll, grow the game so that golf can be as popular as it is and have enough people in it.
This supports our golf programs, which allows us to use monies from other areas now to help our other programs. So basically golf sustains itself and pays for itself, where we budget for other programs now because of what this golf tournament does for us.
To give you an example of how expensive this sport can be, Humble ISD schools like Atascocita, Kingwood Park, and Summer Creek each have anywhere from 30 to 50 golfers. Entry fees run from $35 to $40 per person. Throw in the travel and you can see how the Humble ISD budget of $12,500 per team quickly evaporates.
Well, what we do is we raise money to give back to our athletic department. We spend a lot of money in entry fees during the year for our kids to go play golf in tournaments, and this basically funds it.
With the budget cuts and everything that we see happening within the educational system, we took it upon ourselves to make sure that we had a place for our future golfers to come. We learned early on that if you pull all your efforts, that it's a much better turnout.
The first Humble ISD Golf Classic was played in 2007 by 256 golfers and raised $26,000. The second had 313 golfers and raised $31,000. By 2012, 431 golfers played in this tournament, which raised $43,000. This year, over $60,000 were raised from this tournament.
When we go around to different venues and we see different athletic directors, they say, how are y'all affording golf? And we tell them, this is how we afford golf, because our community rallies around our programs. And we want our kids to be able to compete at the highest level. And without this tournament, we couldn't do it. The golf fees and the entry fees are very expensive, and we have a lot of kids that are involved in golf, which is a lifetime sport.
Being able to play with people we know and friends, and having to be able to the money raised going back to our program is great, and to see this many people pretty much consuming this entire country club is fantastic. It sold out so quick this year that I actually almost didn't get to play in this tournament.
We had to open up another course because we sold out in such a hurry and there was such a demand that a lot of people still wanted to participate in this golf tournament.
It's a great tournament because we get to come out, have fun and play, and then we get to see the community and who all supports the golf programs for our schools. And to know that we have that support is really good, because even if we do get cut, we know that we can have the support and funds to keep those programs going.
A memorial is set up under the name of Roman Kaguki, a Kingwood golfer who was killed in a car accident in 2012. The Humble ISD Classic honors a scholarship through his name, and the tournament's title sponsor, Fry Daddy's Foundation, matched funds for the scholarship.
Roman was a junior on our golf team, was killed in a car accident last October, and the tournament started a Roman Kaguki Memorial Fund.
I knew Roman pretty well. I mean, we weren't like best friends or anything, but if I saw him, I'd say hi to him all the time, and I knew who he was, so this means a lot to me just because we're raising money for his family.
The call of a bagpiper leaves players, coaches, and volunteers teary-eyed and yet proud as 492 golfers enjoy the sport they love on one of 4 courses at the clubs of Kingwood. A silent auction with Houston area sports memorabilia is highlighted by several autographed prints of the George H.W. Bush family, which was perfect for President's Day. Barbecue was served afterwards when raffles were drawn and awards were handed out at the end of the day. A day that folks in Humble ISD are very proud of. In Kingwood, Jeff Power, Max Prep Sports, your leader in online high school sports content.